Boom, baby. We are live. We're back in the studio, and welcome to Free Consultation Friday call-in show, where I answer all your questions 100% for free. All you got to do is pick up the phone and give me a call. The number is right here, 657-383-1318. Are the components of my audio coming in? Is everything okay? It's been a while since I've been in the studio, but I am happy to be happy and home. Thank you, White Jesus, for your mastery over my life, Father. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back, okay? I am back in the studio after surgery. Got home from the hospital yesterday, and we are rocking and rolling. I am working every single day until the end of the year. And we are doing live streams, not every single day because I'll die, but most likely in December every single day. Let's fire up the phone lines. Let's see what happens. Okay. Blog Talk Radio responded to my strongly worded email where I emasculated the person who read it by saying a numerous amounts of derogatory statements because that's what they deserve as a company, because it is atrocious that their services are not working.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the
To start your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 24 seconds.
Here we go. Looks like it's working. All right. How's everybody doing? Look, I know I was a little late. There's a couple reasons. One, I am wearing sunglasses because I was up until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock-ish this morning.
3,
okay.
2, 1.
We are witnessing a gigantic breakthrough in the cryptocurrency markets right now. We had an emergency meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning, Tokyo time for me. The meeting went on for quite some time. We are scrambling all jets. It is looking like Trump's going to get into office. The stock market is all-time high. Gold is at all-time high. The crypto market was absolutely devastated by Iran attacking Israel because Israel is our greatest ally, right? Anyways, wrong one, right? I don't know. I got to get the praise Israel one because we love Israel and I love Daniel, my favorite Jewish man who watches me every day. Anyways, that being said, despite all of the turmoil in the Middle East that has been happening, the markets have rebounded. And if you look at the past markets after presidential elections, they are set to go one way and one way only, and that is straight on up. Okay, guys, go and vote for Donald Trump. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to make political statements because I might alienate some people, but I don't care, because the future of our country, the future of our nation, the future of everything is far more important than me and my little brand. I've done a great work in this life. Okay. I made peace with God when I laid down on that operation table, because you never know, man. Every time you go under anesthesia, there's a chance you're not coming back. Okay. I made it back. I'm here. It's going to take a lot more of that to kill me. And we're rock and rolling. BPC-157 MLD is in the house. I went to the rejuvenation clinic yesterday. I got completely ripped off by this doctor who, she is a hustler. I'm not going to lie. This doctor, Dr. Chiaki Kawashima of the Azabu Skin Clinic, she sold me some BPC-157. She sold me one vial, 5 milliliters, 2,000 micrograms per 5 milliliters for a grand total of $475. So good for her. One of those vials in the United States of America costs $70, and they're buy one, get one free. So it actually makes it cost $35. Let's see what happens. I'm already injected myself yesterday thanks to my lovely friend Yuka, who is a nurse. She injected me into the back of the arm. And then this morning, I injected myself into the subcutaneous fat on my stomach. We are injecting 0.1 milliliters per day, twice a day, Monday and afternoon, to accelerate the healing process of this. Oh, there it is, boys. Listen, I have been lighting people up and sending people to the sidelines, sparring. I'm not a bad sparring partner. Okay, if I light you up, trust me. It's like Nick Diaz. Okay, it's just pepper you with a bunch of 20 to 40% shots. I'm not like whacking you with the 70% plus strength shot. I did hit one guy really hard because he hit me so hard. I don't know if I got a concussion, but he hit me so fucking hard. My head was hurting for 2 days, and that's never happened in my entire life. And this guy, I will never spar with him again. But when I, it's just like it's kind of like a sparring thing. When they hit you hard, you kind of hit them back the same strength. And then I hit him back, and he's like, "Whoa, what are you doing, bro?" He's this big, giant motherfucker. This guy is like 6'3", huge bones. My brain hurt after that. I need my brain. Okay. If you try, like I saw Austin, that black guy is Austin Dunham. I saw him get knocked out, or talk about him getting himself knocked out. Do not train with people who are idiots. Your brain is the most valuable thing. Okay. If you get a sense that this person is an idiot, avoid them. They will hurt you, and then you will be in a bad position for the rest of your life. Okay. Brain damage is permanent. Okay. Anyways, phone lines are open. 657-383-1318. Call me right now. Call me now for your free reading. I'm Miss Cleo. Who knows that one? Okay. Nobody, because I'm 38. Sorry, guys. Is the passport course ever going to be available again? I don't know, because there is some shit going on right now because of idiots. Oh, look who it is. Oh, Richard Cooper's in the chat, huh? Well, let me tell you something, Pooper Scooper Cooper. I may be soft because I'm just recovering from surgery, but you have been soft your whole life there, Grandpa. Okay? Why don't you rub some pheromone? Why didn't you call up Moff to rub you with some pheromone soap? You know why Moff works for Richard Cooper? Because Moff wanted to come work for me. And he told me how he had so much game. I was like, tell me about this game. I want to know. He's like, I picked up this woman. I was like, great. Tell me more. Well, she's 30. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Sometimes we date up. It is what it is. I'm really into her, and she's really into me. Awesome. Tell me more about her. She's a single mom. You're not ready, son. He called in. It was a call-in show. It was a call-in show about 2 years ago. If you want to be one of the leaders in the Masculine Empowerment Network, the standards are extremely high because the quality of service that we deliver is extremely high. If you enter the Masculine Empowerment Network and do not have a significant, and I'm talking a significant, massive improvement in your dating, your finances, and your self-esteem, the problem is you. Okay. I hate to break it down to you. The problem is you, and you either need to accept it or go to Richard Cooper, buy some pheromone soap, and then eventually Richard is part of his process to level up in his community. You have to give him a sponge bath with his pheromone soap, and you have to make eye contact. I just can't. It's, women wash me. Okay. Women wash me. Women have been washing me my whole life. That's one of the things I love to do. I love getting there, shower with them. Say, hey, baby, here's some soap. Here's my expensive shampoo for my beautiful head of hair. Okay? It's time to wash the royal penis. Speaking of the royal penis, 267 just called and hung up. Brother, come on. Guys, do I need to reiterate the following? I guess I will, because that's what I do for a living. I am a guy who has had more sex with women than you. I am a guy who has made exponentially more money than you have. And from a statistical standpoint, probably more money than you'll ever make in your entire life, including your family. Not bragging, just the facts. And I'm sitting here telling you, call me so I can help you with all your problems for free. I have been live for 11 minutes. And we have one person on the line. Finally. And this motherfucker just hung up now. So 267 just hung up. 804 just hung up. So what do I need to do? Do I need to get breast implants and sit here and talk to you like mommy talked to you when you're little to get some fucking attention from you guys? Or are we all just sitting around like a fucking big sewing club or ice cream social? What are we doing? Okay. Moth will do anything. Listen. Yes, he will. Okay. Bring eye candy, increase views. No, that's the thing. If you're so poorly educated in your mind that you need a woman here next to me in order for you to pay attention to increase the quality of your life, sir, you have a myriad of problems. And the number one problem you have is that guy you see in the mirror every single day. But I digress. Okay? I digress. Not everybody's cut out for success. Okay? It is what it is. But I will sit here and run my mouth. Okay? Lou, lifting lore, verified Chad, and a leader in the Masculine Empowerment Network because of his elite level fitness skills, discipline, and he also happens to be making a good amount of money. He's also a lawyer. Okay. Pheromone soap kind of sounds like pheromone soap. Oh boy. Alfonso is in the house. His respect to MLD for overcoming childhood trauma. I know that hits hard. Rich Cooper was born into wealth and privilege. Cocksucker don't know hardship. Well, his mom did burn him with water when he was a kid. That's pretty traumatizing. I don't know if it's because she was like, God damn, this kid is so ugly. I just want to burn him with hot water. I would do it. I mean, Rich is a really ugly person. But that's pretty bad. Hey, listen, I'm a beautiful man. Okay. I'm a beautiful man. And when you're charismatic and outspoken and people like you because you're being yourself, you trigger a lot of people. Okay. Shout out to Suzuki Babe. Glad your surgery went well. I am glad you're here because I just feel comforted by the very side of you. You are a beautiful woman, and I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I've read your comments and some other content. I'd like to meet you and take this relationship to the next level. I am a Sagittarius. I'm 38. I enjoy long walks on the beach. I have a dog named Happy. I'm a single father. I'm looking for a mother for my dog. I'm a compassionate man. I'm a leader of men. I'm a workaholic. The only vice I have in my life is pizza, pasta, and the occasional non-diet Dr. Pepper, because it is incredibly hard to get Dr. Pepper that is diet in Japan. 813 is on the line. 813, congratulations on saving your life. How can I help you?
You don't have to save my life. I just wanted to call in and say, konnichiwa, genki desu ka?
Genki dayo.
Watashi wa koshi nihongo nashimasu.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to live in Japan, actually.
Who's
A
this?
little town called Iwakuni. My name's Michael. Watashi wa Michael desu.
Michael Iwakuni. So you were in the military?
Hi, so desu ne.
Talk to me. How can I help you?
Well, I also left the West. I just all the writing was on the wall. I'm just kind of curious. Did you renounce your citizenship in the States, or did you still hang on to that passport?
I am a proud American citizen getting taxed out of my asshole living abroad.
Yeah, we're the only country that does that. Yeah. I moved to Bali about a year ago. I just had to get out.
I'm sorry. Richard Cooper is in chat. He's telling everybody something about himself. Rich, I don't know where you're going with this. Bali is on the up and up. I have seen like luxury villas only for like $200,000 there.
I'm not kidding. It's a real estate gold rush here. It really is. I've never seen anything like it.
What do you do for yourself, Michael?
Yeah, I bought a villa. Chase women.
Okay.
That's it.
Are you retired military? You put your 20 years in?
Kind of in the same. No, I couldn't stand the military. I got out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just smart with my money, smarter than the average rat.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And
So I bought a place here in Bali.
and so you're just residing full time in Bali?
Yeah, I got full-time residency,
Mm.
and I want to come back to Japan since I'm in this part of the world. I want to go back to Kyoto. It's such a beautiful city.
When were you last in Japan, brother?
Shit, man, 20 years ago now. Like,
Oh wow,
yeah, about 20.
it is not the same. I'll tell you something, bro. You got you got Pakistanis and Indians and Nepalese working in the Lawsons out here, bro. I do not like it personally. There is a 7-Eleven.
You got them working at where?
In the convenience stores.
Oh yeah.
There this fucking convenience store near my house. Okay, it is run.
Oh my God, they like own those things.
They're owned. They're not owned, but like the convenience store in my house, it is run by Indians, and it looks like fucking India in there. There is cardboard shit on the floor. It is always not clean, like a Japanese run store. The comparison is clearly visible, and I don't like it. And I am not alone because the local Japanese hate it too. But they don't have fucking kids, so here we are.
Japan is probably the most homogeneous country I've ever been to. It's surprised, shocking.
Well, yeah, 20 years ago. Where else in Asia have you been?
Just Japan. So, yeah, just Japan.
I see.
Nihon kakoi desho. Nihon kakoi.
Your Japanese is good. So
my Japanese is rusty.
it's good. It's good. Let me ask you a couple questions. Okay. So you're out there living in Bali.
Dude.
Are you chasing Indonesian chicks, or what's it like out there?
Bro, I know from living in Japan that you have that white guy foreigner advantage, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that here. If you're just a white guy, you can just slay it.
Are you a white guy?
I don't know what the protocol is. Yeah, white guy.
I'm so happy to be talking to a white man.
Yeah.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 52.
Killing it. You having no trouble with the ladies?
Yeah.
You're not paying any,
With the lady.
you're not paying anything, right? I'll have to hang up on you if you are.
No. I just had sex with my cleaning girl
Yeah.
yesterday morning.
That is good. How old is she?
She's like 29, I think. Yeah, she's usually pretty old. Actually.
She's what?
That's actually old for me.
Yeah. You push her around in a wheelchair? Grandma over there, 29?
No, I'm saying I usually go younger than that.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, listen, is there anything I can help you out with, or any advice you want to give to the youth out there?
Nah, I just wanted to tell you, I just wanted to kind of call in so your listeners can hear me say that, leaving the West, leaving the States is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. I know it's a big move. It's a little scary, but, if you've never left the country, you don't know there's a whole world out there that is shockingly better than the United States in a lot of ways.
Mm.
And as far as I'm concerned, the United States is going right down the shitter.
Mm. I just say to a lot of the people who travel, I let them know that the quality of your life will drastically improve because when you move abroad, you absolutely you're challenged in a way that is not very very common in America. You feel me? Like the challenge that you because it is not all sunshine and rainbows out here. It's like there is struggle indeed. But through struggle, men are actually born. You're not, as a man, if you go through your life just having the easiest life ever, you're gonna be like Rich Cooper and everybody's gonna hate you. You're gonna need some struggle in order to develop and grow, instead of just hiding in Canada and letting your country get taken over by tyrants because you want to sell pheromone soap. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Canada's bad. Yeah, Canada's bad. If you can hear me, Rich, Canada's bad. Do something.
He's not. He cries in his blanket every night, and then he just, he sells pheromone soap.
Funny.
So,
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever you want, man.
So you're in Tokyo, right?
I am. Okay.
How is Tokyo life? I never made it to Tokyo when I lived in Japan. Is it kind of a westernized city? Can you see? Because I can see just from being here in Bali, I can see the cancer of the West spreading across the world through the media and the music. Do you see any of that in Tokyo at all? I mean, I know it's an international city.
So in the culture, in the core Japanese culture, no. There is a little bit of it seeping in, but that's just because it's monkey see, monkey do with a lot of marketing trends. So they watch what the West is doing. They see what's successful. They see what's not. For the longest time, they've had this big, fat transgender guy on TV. I don't know why. I don't know this guy. He's been on TV forever. Matsudo or something. I don't know. He is an obese transgender man, and he's on the way out. He's got 10 years left max. So they are picking up some of the trends, but the thing is this too. You might get a biased perspective because you hang around women that speak English. You got to go talk to the girls who have never dated a foreigner and who speak zero English. Those are the gold mine women. Okay.
Right.
One of the girls that I'm seeing right now, she couldn't speak English to save her life. And the good thing about this, right? And I don't know if you've done this yet, but I'm gonna drop some serious game on here, Michael. So when the woman barely speaks English, but she shows interest in you, that is the purest form of attraction, because it transcends language. You know what I mean? She is 1,000% down for the cause, and that is wonderful. There's two girls. I met them both last year, quarter four.
Let me ask you this: on that point, do you think that there's some of your guy gene that's making that attraction happen?
I will say, I think the fact that I'm a gaijin adds interest, but at the end of the day, a woman can sense if you're a simp, a beta, and a weakling through your energy, through your vibe, through how you stand, how you communicate, and she can sense that you're a boss the other way around. And right now, in these uncertain times, uncertain economic times, uncertain times from geopolitical standpoint, right? Women are looking for a strong man, and they can feel it in your character, right? I could tell just from talking to you, you got a backbone, and you know you're 52. You're not a fucking homosexual like all these young kids nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. To put it in terms that you can relate to, you want to be a carnivore, not an herbivore.
Yes, exactly. You know, they are starved for such a strong man because, dude, I'm telling you, bro, interview these girls about the past guys they've dated. None of these girls are going to tell you about these amazing guys. They're all going to tell you weak guys, weird things going on with them.
Yeah, weak guys.
You know, no bueno.
Let me ask you this too. I've seen this on the news. I've seen this on YouTube or a couple of news channels.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking Americans who go over there and act like tools.
Yeah.
In the Japanese culture.
Yeah.
To get clout on their fucking whatever Instagram or whatever they're.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that in the streets, like these fucking idiots.
If I were to see that, I would be in a Japanese jail right now. Okay. Johnny Somali is doing this now in South Korea. He's being an ignorant little shit, staining the reputation of Black Americans all around the world and passport bros and Americans in general.
I think I know who you're talking about. That fucking kid. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I will 100% catch a charge when I see that guy. I am a millionaire. I will file. I'll pay it. Somebody needs to
I would do the same fucking thing.
Sit him down and have a conversation with him in a private room with the door locked.
Yeah.
Because the only way you fix a problem like with a guy like that is not by talking things out. Some people are criminals like him, and criminals need to get a little bit stronger form of punishment, and he must be punished.
If I could sum up the Japanese culture with one word, it would be respect. It's the most respectful culture I've ever been to.
I could agree with that.
For this guy, this piece of shit, to walk around and, kind of challenge, average Japanese people, you could just see they're out of their comfort zone. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I just want to beat that kid's ass.
Listen, you'd be doing the world a favor.
Yeah. So back to my question, do you see a lot of that there in Tokyo? I know Tokyo is kind of the big international hub.
I personally have not.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, believe you me. He's the thing about Johnny Somali right now. He is doing this in Korea, and in Korea, every man has to go to a minimum of mandatory 2 years military service. They're not like the Japanese that they'll just be kind and calm and tolerate this. He's going to get punished real quick. And I look forward to. I mean, I look forward to him getting knocked out personally. Michael, I'm going to take some other calls. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in, brother. I appreciate that.
Good luck. Yep, bro. Take care.
You too. Have fun in Bali. Peace out.
Later, bro.
What a nice guy. Michael living the dream in Bali, waking up early on a Saturday morning, watching me here on Free Consultation Friday, even though it's Saturday in Bali, after having sex with this cleaning lady. He gets W for that. Now, listen, I see some fighting in the chat here, and I don't appreciate it, okay? Ryan Stone is now saying, Rich Cooper, you have not been yourself lately. I've noticed the improvement. That's a nice statement. I don't like Ryan Stone either, but hey, thanks for the analytic boost here. Rich, Ryan Stone, gargle my ball sack. Rich, this is why nobody likes you, okay? Rich, you need to call me right now on Free Consultation Friday. We need to have a breakthrough for you as well. Rich, can you just calm down and can you just please rub some soap on yourself? Okay. Get that big pile of money you got from grifting harder than fucking the whole world. The alpha grifter. And come on. Help me out. Let me just show you. Let me show you the wonders that Johnny Somali is doing for the black community and the American foreigner community and the passport bro community. Here he is in South Korea doing his nonsense again. And I assure you, guys, it is a 3-hour flight. Okay. I'm a little banged up right now, but even with my elbow, the way it is, I really think I would become an international hero if I hit this guy in a video game with the 3-piece and the soda. 1, 2, 3. He will go down just like Mac the Day Gamer. Like everybody who talks crap runs their mouth. Okay. Everybody thinks you need 6-pack abs and big arms and all this to know how to scrap. No. Okay. They're all cowards. They're all weak men. Strong man doesn't need to do this for attention. This is an insecure little brat who is unsure of himself, who is a talentless fool, who will never amount to anything in life. And South Korea, by the way, they don't hit you with a slap on the wrist. The South Korean, okay, let me tell you something. I know a guy, dating coach, and one of his clients was filming with like a thing on his shoulder, just filming himself talking to girls, picking up a girl. And this girl falsely accused him of something in South Korea. He went back home to his country in England, came back to South Korea months later, and he was apprehended in the airport and spent multiple years in prison. Johnny Somali is heading that direction because here's the thing too. Korea and Japan hate each other. They are eternal enemies. Okay. Everybody in Asia hates everybody. It's just, you think it's a big kumbaya over here. No, the racial superiority thing amongst the races is everywhere. Okay. Africans hate Africans. Okay. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. Ugandans hate Nigerians. Nigerians hate Ethiopians. It's not a big kumbaya shit that they're trying to pay for, like paint for you over in the States to make you feel bad about you're a racist, right? They just tell everybody racist. Now, he went to Japan and he got a slap on the wrist. He spent a couple months in jail. He got out. All right. Now, Korea, he's doing this shit to Korea. And I'm just saying, they're not about to be done up by Japan. He's been doing this day in and day out. Let's take a look at this crap.
What? Okay, I go. Whoa. What are you doing? Whoa. Relax, bro. Whoa. The police.
This is the second time they called the police on him in 2 days.
You cannot touch me. My phone, give me my phone. No. nothing. Oh, okay, okay. Go. Hey. I'm chilling. Oh, okay. Relax. Oh, the police come here. I don't do nothing.
Just literally chimping out in the middle of fucking Korea. And let me show you some other shit. He's been doing this for a couple days now. Because that's, again, this guy's a loser. It's all he can do to attract attention. It's all he can do. Okay. And here he is. So again, the Korean netizens are not stupid either. Okay. Here he is the other day. Same thing.
Can you tell them I want to leave this place? You told me to leave. I left.
You said you're not doing live streaming.
I'm not. No.
You're a live streamer.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Where's the proof? Fab, end stream. Fab, end stream. Fab, you know what to do. Fab, end. Fab, end. And with server, Fab. And with server, Fab. End it with the server, Fab.
And then, yeah, he was in Thailand causing trouble. So like I said, you're going to see this end in a very bad way. The like, you guys, like, you know, like people are like, oh my God, the police in America are so unjust. Like, dude, Japan has a 99% conviction rate. Okay. In Korea, like, if you're not Korean, you're like guilty by default. And then they're like, they have a very skewed judgment against you. Okay. And then this is what happened in Osaka to Johnny Somali. Phenomenal, might I add. Fatherless behavior from a degenerate loser. Hey, he's a little sick. He's a little 5'4", 5'2" manlet. You know, he's untalented. He's ugly. He's got big, ugly fucking lips and big, ugly, gross fucking smile. He is a degenerate, just making everything so hard and worse for foreigners who live here, because they just, guys, you don't understand. There is a huge boogeyman that the media plays over here in Asia against all foreigners. Okay. And when one dickhead does this, like, something can happen with a Pakistani and they'll be like, well, you're a foreigner too. And it's your fault. This is the justice served to him. And I swear to God, if I encounter Johnny Somali in real life, I'm going to have to call Andrew from the Legal Mindset. I'm going to have to call Lou, the lifting lawyer, and be like, Lou, can I get some legal advice here?
You bitch ass nigga. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, man, nigga. Yeah, and what?
Just don't. All you have to say
Don't
is
grab nothing. Oh,
Slept.
He needs some milk.
Slept.
Sent $3 Hiroshi.
2 seconds later.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Can't even stand up. Look at him. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, we're you tough guy now, huh? Oh, you gotta look at you. Look at you. Pick yourself up, bro. Pick yourself up. Justice. Fucking justice. People are sick and tired of people like these two fucking vagrants. Sick and tired. People are just like, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to make society better. Let me just knock this piece of fucking trash right out. Okay? Let's just fucking do it. I love it. I'm telling you, he's gonna get some comeuppance in South Korea. The South Koreans do not play, bro. Let me tell you something. I went to South Korea in 2000. And what year I was living in Hawaii? 2014. Okay. So, and just so you know, the Korean netizens are already picking up on this. This is quick. This is faster than the Japanese. Look. So he's kissing the statue of a Korean comfort woman. Comfort woman were women that were taken in prison and enslaved by the Imperial Army, Japanese Imperial Army in World War II. And these women were forced to have sex with soldiers in order to increase morale. It's a big problem. The Koreans are really angry about that happening. They like demand reparations and stuff. The Japanese were pretty horrible in World War II. Like what they did was very, 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 very heartless and brutal. And he was kissing the statue of one of those women. So I'm telling you, it's going to end badly for him. Some people just need to be hit in the face with a baseball bat, right? Just the lower part of their jaw, just completely broken off, sitting there looking like fucking Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, like with the jaw broken open. Okay, terrible. Okay, so in 2014, I was in Korea, and I have a beautiful friend at the time. She's a lovely lady. I love this girl to this day. She's married now. She's a sweetheart. She's a good, faithful wife too. She is beautiful, sexy, that white Asian skin, huge, thick, beautiful lips, full lips, brown, beautiful hair. She dyes it brown, and huge tits, right? Phenomenally beautiful woman. And I was in Korea and I met her, right? We were hanging out together. And I remember in the club, we were like making out, just having a good time. I had met her in Tokyo, and then we separated, and then we reconvened in South Korea. And so we're making out, having a good time. And I remember looking after I was done kissing her and looking across the bar, and I saw these 3 Korean dudes like staring at me. Because I guess they thought she was Korean. And I was like, I understand that you sexless betas are around the world. Okay. But these dudes were ready to throw down because they thought I was taking one of their women. Okay. The point is, they are like when you deal with a Japanese guy who's like being like that, they're just gonna be like extremely passive aggressive, and they're just gonna kind of be very feminine about it. Quite frankly, they'll be like, just, hey, we're gonna go over here. Why don't you come with us? You know, like, oh, sorry, we're gonna leave. You know. So that being said, because the Japanese ended up attacking this guy, and that is so unheard of. Random Japanese people. I'm telling you, bro. If he keeps on doing some stuff, it's not good. And now this guy, let me show you something else. This is so funny, bro. This is one of his Johnny Somali. This is you guys think you can't amount to anything. Johnny Somali has fans, okay? To any Jap simps and IJ nationalists who threaten Johnny Somali X, why don't you effers fight me instead? Oh, you're too fucking scared to fight someone who's actually trained in MMA, who's much bigger, right? Pussy ass bitches, all y'all are failures. America, fuck yeah. Caesar PJI. Let's take a look at this man. Guys who can fight don't talk like this. FYI. And phone lines are open, guys, by the way. Or I can just continue to be a fucking dancing monkey. Whatever. It's all good. Caesar, was it PI? What was the name? Caesar PJI. PJ 2093. And nothing. Did he delete his account? Hank Yu? Did this guy delete his account? I think he deleted his account. What the hell? Oh, he must be shadow banned. This little thing? Oh my That is funny. Okay, here we go. I'll show you this. This is let's do the life of an incel. We got some people on the phone. Okay, here we go. Let's go. 949. You're on the air. What's up?
Hey, you there?
I am here.
Hello? I'm on the radio with John Hogwood.
What's up? What's up?
No, I'm just kidding. How you been, man?
Good. Recovering from the surgery.
Yeah. I chimed in a little late, but I heard that you had some surgery because you were in some pain. So, nonetheless, glad to hear that you recovered, man. That's good. So I guess you know something. I guess if anything, I just kind of wanted you to clarify because I know I know Rich Cooper was commenting in the comments earlier, and obviously I don't want you to say too much to where you would get in any kind of trouble or anything, but I guess could you maybe kind of give me the inside scoop of kind of the beef with the manosphere figures you have?
No, because this is a waste of time. I don't have beef with anybody.
No, understood. Okay, sorry for asking that.
No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. It's just there's no benefit.
Yeah. Well,
when I make fun, let me tell you something. Let me make it clear for everybody. Okay. When I make fun of Richard Cooper, I do it from a place of just joking around, because that's all he deserves is just a big LOL at him, because his content isn't helping anybody. It's making a bunch of men jaded and bitter, because you know why? Because Rich is jaded and bitter, right? He doesn't know how to seduce women. He doesn't know how to have tons of beautiful women loving him and praising him and worshiping him all around the world, like me. Okay? He was getting finessed by women up until his 40s. I am the finesser. I am not the finessee. Okay? That's his claim to fame. Got finessed, got divorced, raped, then started dating single mom, lawyer, just mistake after mistake after mistake. And then he read Rollo's fucking crayon book of How Not to Be a Dummy 101 with women. And he's like, well, oh my God, I can see the light beyond my massive cloud that is the ego of my existence that is blocking me from seeing the truth. And then he has a revelation and his channel blows up because all he does is talk about Rollo's shit. It's hilarious. And then he gets mad at me because I come on the scene. I don't have 6-pack abs. I'm not 6 foot tall, but I am true to myself. I'm the fucking man. Okay. I don't need all those accolades for women to like me. They like me for me because I'm strong enough to be myself. And I don't give a shit if you like me, you don't like me. Because if you don't like me, you're probably a fucking dickhead with bad taste in practically everything. So it triggers people. When you're insecure, the number one thing that triggers you is a secure person. So here we are. And now he's selling soap.
No, understood, and I appreciate you, elaborating on that. Yeah, just because I like your content, John. Obviously,
Thank you.
You've become a big dog in the space.
Thank you.
In the last couple times, you've always, and you know something. I've never talked with Rich, but I like his content too. So I just always kind of wonder why people clash, and I understand. You explained it enough in detail, I guess.
I never had, like I said,
another thing.
I never had a problem with the guy. He would, because I'll tell you some behind the scenes stuff. Okay. When I was working with Charlie from Cultivate Crypto, right? And behind the scenes, okay.
The white guy, right?
Yes.
The white guy. It's the white dude and Gail's next. Yeah.
Yes.
They're on Fresh and Fit. They've been on Fresh and Fit a few times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Both of those guys, I built their brands from zero as well. But anyways, that being said, I used to make fun of Rich behind the scenes because Rich has such a massive ego. So it's so funny, right? Every time we had like affiliate sales for the Cultivate Crypto Mindset, right? I would always beat Rich in sales, despite having like 10,000 subscribers at the time, and Rich had like 500,000. And Rich would get so seethingly mad because I'd be like, "Oh, Rich, you losing to me again? Hey, like, better luck next quarter, pal. We'll see what you can. We can see if you can scraggle up some sales." And Rich can't take competitive banter. He cannot take competitive. He can't lose. He's a terrible loser, which I respect him for that, you know. But at the same time, this like the hater in him is so real. He is literally a jaded, bitter old man. You know, he makes Aaron Clary look like fucking Mr. Rogers, and that's saying a lot.
No, understood. I mean, just, you know, oh well. I just figured it wouldn't hurt to, you know.
Hey,
Figured it just wouldn't hurt to kind of.
I got no hate in my heart. That's why I look so good. I'm gonna be 40 next year. I do not look like a 40-year-old. She's like, look at Richard. Richard looks like 600, Bo. Richard looks like he has been hiding from the Imperial Army on Dagobah for the last 600 years, because that's what bitterness does. You hold it inside. It ages you. It's corrosive. I am getting younger as I proceed through life. I'm getting happier. Okay. I'm letting go of all my trauma and my bad shit. I continue to look at myself and take accountability for what's going good, what's going wrong. And I'm still trying to optimize and make myself as better as possible, as best as possible. You know, and that's what you got to do as a leader, in my opinion. You know?
Of course, yeah, understood. Yeah, I guess another thing, John. Obviously, you've been in Tokyo, I know, since 2012, so over a decade now. So did you ever almost pick another place aside from Tokyo? Were you like kind of ever leaning towards another country, and if so, what country was that? And what made you pick Tokyo over that?
No,
other country?
I have not. But lately, I will say the conditions in Japan have changed. That I am looking. I just came back from Bangkok. In the last year, I've been to Bangkok three times in the last year, and I love Bangkok. Okay, I love the Thai people. I love the vibe there. It is easy to get shit done. They have phenomenal medical treatment if you have money. And what I mean, like, have money, like, you're rich in Thailand if you make $3,000 a month. Okay, you are rich.
3,000 a month?
Yes.
Sorry. You know, I have a homie that he was a pro surfer, and he went to Bali. Bali, Uluwatu, like some pretty good surf spots over there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me that in Bali, I don't know if Thailand is second or third world, but in Bali, he was saying that if you work like at a KFC or like a McDonald's, that's like considered a good job. And like, I guess me as a first worlder, I cannot wrap my head around that. Like,
yeah, no, it's honestly because the economic situation in these countries is very dire. And so, like, that's the same thing in the Philippines. Like, if you have a job at like McDonald's or KFC, like, that is enough to support your family, like a family of 4. And people, the Filipino people will depend on one person having a job and coming home and taking care of the family. Because you see, the thing about the West, and this is why everybody's so depressed, sad, and miserable in the West. Everybody has forsaken family and tradition for the pursuit of modern slavery, which is consumerism.
Well, America, and look, I'm very much pro-America. I mean, I'm proud to be American. I'm not saying we're perfect, but I would say hyper-capitalism. I'm not saying America is going to fall, but hyper-capitalism, I think, is definitely taking a turn for America for the worse. Hyper-capitalism, which ties into the consumerism you just mentioned.
Absolutely, because we're in late-stage capitalism. That is for sure. There needs to be some kind of solution. The biggest problem, you should check it out. If you have some time, and I'm gonna let you go after this, okay? Scott Galloway, he gave a TED talk, and he talks about how corporate profits right now.
He's a liberal.
Yes.
He's a liberal. He's a liberal, though.
Yeah, I know. Listen, hear me out. I'm not stupid. Okay. I'm a smart guy, man. Trust me. I got you. I'm just gonna give you some good data that's gonna enrich your life. Okay. He is a liberal, but check out his talk, because corporate profits right now, and this is across the board in these first world countries, corporate profits are at an all-time high, but wages have been stagnant. That's why I support these people going on strike and unions, because the culture, the country, it doesn't get rich by old people hoarding all the resources at the top. You need to disperse that to the middle class, and I'm not talking like socialism, but you need to pay people a livable wage as inflation goes on and the times change. And you know why they're importing all these immigrants now? Because the immigrants will say, "Oh, guess what? We'll work for these shitty wages that the American people won't work," and then they'll 6-7 people live in an apartment and then send the money back home to their country, and then it's just a terrible situation in the long term. But the rich boomers, these old fuckers who are greedy and hogging all the money, despite the workers being the ones that produce all the money, that's the big problem we're having economically right now. And it's broken down in Scott Galloway's presentation, a TED Talk presentation. Really good presentation. You should check it out, because this is happening in Japan. This is happening in Korea. This is happening in Germany. This is happening in America. This is happening in the UK. This is a global problem.
No, and I'm glad you're mentioning that. And I got to say, because I always viewed you as a conservative. Not that, how I view you it matters, but you've been open about your politics, and like you're on the Trump, you're wearing a Trump shirt right now. I mean, you're pro-Trump, and to hear you say that, it has me questioning, like, obviously I know you're on the right, but are you like center right, or are you like MAGA, like kind of a crossover between MAGA and maybe a little bit of the social democrat movement? Are you an independent? Like, what are your politics? Libertarian?
Honestly,
define yourself.
I'll tell you why I support Trump. I support Trump because I've been a huge Trump fan my whole life, and then he started running for president, and I liked him 20 years ago. Oh yeah, same here.
During the Obama era, to where I couldn't support him. But that's my opinion.
So my politics are like this. I hate the government because the government is bloated. They spend too much money. They fucking slow everything down. They're extremely inefficient. So I'm a fan of less government and lower taxes, because they're just irresponsible with our money. I do not support us sending missiles to kill brown people all around the world. Okay? I don't support it. If we have homeless people in the street and we have a myriad of problems, okay, and this recent FEMA disaster where we're sending $750 to Americans, but in 2024 we have sent billions and billions and billions to Israel and Ukraine and Taiwan. Okay? No, thank you. I do not support that. America first. American people first. That is my perspective. And I don't care who, it could be a Democrat if it's a Democrat that says that shit, I'll vote for a fucking Democrat. If it's a Republican, I'll vote for that. I don't care about party. I care about making America great again. I care about making the government small, making it efficient. The government waste is astronomical. The government just found out they were miscalculated and they oversent $200 billion by accident to the Taliban. So those are my politics, if you want to know.
No, agreed. And I mean, something we agree, despite the fact that we're, I don't want to say different sides of the aisle, but, support different candidates. There's clearly a lot of mutual ground there. So,
Are you a white dude for Harris?
Do I sound like a white guy for Harris?
Are you on team Kamala? However the fuck you say her name?
Well, I was for Bobby Kennedy. I was for Bobby Kennedy. I mean, I wrote him in on the primary, and I went to an event that he had, here in LA, and I was for him. And obviously, I knew he didn't have a chance, but I agreed with what he said, because he's kind of like, I don't want to say he's like the left-wing version of Trump, but he kind of had like that modern day kind of like rebellious, like, repudiation of the establishment, which I've really been aching to see on the Democratic side. Granted, that was very much Bernie the past 2 times he ran. But the problem with Bernie is that, the Democratic establishment or, the Democratic Party is just so capitalist. There's no way that they're going to let a guy that calls himself a socialist to like really kind of rise up the ranks. And at the time Bernie ran, I never supported him. But I mean, I look back and now I understand why he had the support. I still don't agree with some of his views on, I don't agree with his views on billionaires. I mean, I think, I'm a believer. You reap what you sow, and I mean, you are worth the value you contribute to the marketplace. And if you have a publicly traded company that is worth $1 trillion on the market and you own 10%, you should rightfully be worth $100 billion. And so that, now Bernie doesn't agree with that. I mean, I agree with that. I'm not a socialist though. I mean, if anything, I'm nonpartisan. I got a call from one of the local political volunteers in my neighborhood last night, and he said, "Hey, I see here that you're declined state because I've never been registered with a major party." So, but
well,
I mean, I don't look at my
the number one thing I don't this is the thing. Number one thing I don't agree with the Democrats is because they want to raise taxes, and the government is verifiably the most fiscally irresponsible government in the world.
The U.S. government.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, and I agree with you there in the sentiment. Like, there's a lot of bureaucracy, and like you said, 200 billion accidentally sent to the Taliban. That should be treasonous. Especially of all organizations like that.
Exactly.
So I see what you don't want to see your money wasted. And for me, like I would rather see the money go towards kind of like a social safety net. Like I'm not a socialist because I believe in private enterprise, but I think if anything, we just have to have the government focusing on serving Americans specifically.
See, now you're making sense. And
healthcare.
You're making sense. You're making total sense. I just had this surgery here in Japan because of the Japanese medical insurance is some of the best in the world. Guess how much the surgery cost me? They cut open my shoulder, or they cut open my elbow. They sawed off a bone. They stitched me back up. I stayed in the hospital in a private suite from Monday to Friday. How much did it cost me?
Let me ask you this: Do you have Japanese private insurance, or this was all out of pocket?
I have Japanese national insurance.
Oh, okay. My guess, let's see. I'm going to say the equivalent of maybe, I don't know. I'm going to say the equivalent of like 1,000 USD.
$1,700.
And how much would that have cost you back in Orlando?
I would probably say at least a bare minimum of $5,000.
Oh, wow. No, you got a juicy discount there. And that's because you're part of the national. So Japan has universal insurance. So you're a citizen, so you get the insurance.
I'm not a citizen. One does not become a citizen in Japan. I have a visa, and then once you have a visa, you're legally required to sign up for Japanese national health insurance, and I pay about $40 to $50 a month in insurance fees to keep my insurance. And then when I go to the doctor, the insurance covers 70% of all medical procedures, and I pay 30.
Okay, that's kind of similar to some American plans, other than your premium. $50 a month is very much on the low end.
Yeah,
like nobody in the U.S. pays $50 a month. You're either on Medicaid or you have a regular shitty silver plan that's like $150 a month, and you're paying for everything.
Obamacare.
So.
Obamacare.
So, oh man.
Obamacare.
I mean,
if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor.
Shut up. Man. Obama's original plan though was he wanted to have what Biden ran on. Originally, he wanted a public option, even though obviously Biden didn't get it done. But that was I was listening to, for me, I watch all the sources. Even though mainstream media is corrupt and it's all through a corporate lens, and it's very, very seldom in sync with the average working person. I still want to see what other people are seeing. And so for me, I'll watch my CNN, I'll watch my MSNBC, I'll watch my Fox. Not that I agree with any of them. Like I said, it's all heavily corporatized. But I remember specifically, Joe and Mika, right, on MSNBC. Joe Scarborough, he's Floridian like you.
No, I don't watch.
Maybe you knew him back in the day.
I don't watch mainstream news. I got better things to do. But listen, I got some other callers. I got to get to them. What's your name, brother?
Yeah, my name's Isaiah.
Isaiah, thank you for calling in. You're calling in from LA?
SoCal, I'm an OC. I've talked to you like about a handful of times in the past. You've always been great. So I just love chatting with you because
Thank
I've
you.
never met you. I'd love to meet you one of these days.
Well, you're not going to meet me in that shithole state. You're definitely not going to meet me in SoCal. You're not going to meet me out there, pal.
Come on, dude. It's not that bad. You were in Apple Valley, bro. Come on. You wait till you come to my neighborhood. You'll like it.
I went to Apple Valley. Because a great man lives in Apple Valley, and that's the only reason I went out there, to hang out with Red Pill Thor.
I'm telling you, come to OC San Diego, man. It's fun to hang in. I mean, I'm not asking you to move here to live here. It's fun to hang in. I'd love to see your cold approach / night game.
How about this? I'll meet you in the middle in Waikiki.
Hey, I mean, if I can make a surf trip out of it, well, there's not as much surf there in Waikiki, but yeah, I mean, hey, it's a possibility.
We can go to North Shore. We can go up to North Shore.
It can't be. I mean, it can't be when the swell is too big. I'm trying to make it back home.
All right, now you're just full of excuses. Isaiah. I gotta let you go. We'll talk soon, buddy. It was great to hear your perspective. You have a great day, my friend. Peace out. What a nice guy. Hey, you see, I love you guys when you call in, and that's the thing. I want to help you guys as much as possible. BS Profile says, I think I would be fine with AI running the government. There's no way it could be worse. I honestly, I think that's going to be the great balancing thing. Eventually, it's going to be AI that comes out. It's like, this is just not efficient. So you guys need to stop with your parties that you're having. I don't want to say, but certain, come on. The government, they have their own freak offs like Diddy. Okay. Anyways, I heard Kamala, how do you say it? I'm a socially, racially insensitive individual. I'm a low IQ person. Kamala, Kamaltoe. Let's hear it. She's gonna go on. What a cultural icon this is. She's gonna go on the Call Her Daddy podcast. The number one reason why American women are the scum of the earth and nobody wants to date them. They are going to be the largest population of single women in very short amount of time. American women are the bottom of the global barrel, period. That's why the Passport Bro movement exists. That's why Americans are giving up their citizenship at an alarming rate. Nobody wants American women. They are manly. They are categorically fat. They are used up. Are there good women out there? Yeah, but you better get on your knees and pray to whatever God you believe in. You only got two choices, basically, okay? And say, dear God, deliver me from the sea of whores. Give me the power, like Moses, to put my staff down and part the sea of whores that I am surrounded in. Send me a virtuous woman, oh Father above, God above, Allah, whatever you believe in, the flying spaghetti monster. Okay, look at this. Okay, we got hold on. David Jones, I have to ask, what's your ethnicity? I am a white man on my father's side, which you just reminded me, I got a heritage DNA test. And let me tell you something. If I got any African in me, I am saying nigga all the time. And I'm just going to pull up my report like, nigga, please. Nigga, please. My nigga. I could say nigga 22% of the time or whatever. So I'm white on my father's side. Never met my father. I'm a bastard child. That's why I'm so fucking weird and fucked up. But hey, I'm rich and good looking. Life is all right. I've made the most of it. And my mom is a beautiful, wonderful woman from the island of Trinidad and Tobago. Our heritage is Indian. We are, I guess we're called, I saw it on Bumble. We are Indo-Caribbean or something like that. I don't know. So basically I'm white and Indian. So when I see Indians stinking up the place, I'm like, can you reel that back? Can you be a sexy, cool, well-mannered, educated Indian like me? Come on, help me out. But there's my ethnicity. And I eat at Super Nigga every time I go to Thailand. So here we go. This is Kamala Harris. Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is. Bitch. She's going to go on the Call Your Daddy podcast. Let's see what they talk about. Call Your Daddy podcast.
I have made a guy come under a minute by literally just being on top of him and doing this position. He had to like take my hips and like pull me off of him because he was like, what the fuck? I have a sex move. Do. It's called the pirate ship. I came up with this move when I was high.
Anytime Alex gets high and she comes to me with something, she's going to be like, swing from the chandelier, take a rope across the living room, cartwheel onto the piece.
Girls, you're on top. You're going to lower yourself down towards his chest and you're going to angle up. Right when his dick is about to slip out, you're going to go back down onto the dick, rock your hips and your ass in a swoop U formation.
It's literally like the pirate ship ride
at the carnival. Girls, I want you to be talking so fucking filthy.
You should be saying unforgivable things that can never be taken back.
I
matey.
Yeah, that kind of just ruined
I'm sorry.
What these girls don't realize is when you're like super whore, we're like, wow, this is great sex, and I will never marry this woman. Let's go to 804 that are on the line. 804, you're on the line with MLD. How can I help you?
Oh shit, cool. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. What are your views on long distance relationships?
So I have a different perspective. When me and Miss MLD were together, we established our relationship over text message and calls. When I left Japan in 2016 March, we text and called each other. She literally texted me every single day. And then she came to America for December 2016, where we consummated the relationship. And then I moved to Tokyo in March, and then she lived in Osaka, which is on the west side. And she would pay $500 plus a month to come see me twice a month. She took the bullet train on Friday after work. She would get here like 10, 11. We would hang out all weekend, and then she'd wake up like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. on Monday morning and go. First bullet train to Osaka to arrive there like 8 and get into the office by 9. And we did that for, we broke up for a little bit towards the tail end, but she consistently did that from 2016 to 2021. And she was an amazing woman. She still is to this day. I will always have love for her in my heart. She is one of the kindest, most sweetest, gentle, pure-hearted, thoughtful, caring individuals I have ever met on the planet. The quality of my life and my experience of being on this planet has been exponentially increased by having a loving, supporting, beautiful woman like her in my life. And it was all done long distance. Okay.
Wow.
It can work. How long of a distance are we talking? Because from Osaka to Tokyo is like 2.5 hours on a bullet train.
Yeah. So, sorry, I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. I'm Victor. I live in Virginia, 33 years old.
Nice.
And I just got back from a trip in Costa Rica and Panama. My second time there this year. I met a girl who's Peruvian, but she lives in Costa Rica. She's like doing some work thing for a year, and then she's gonna probably move back to Peru or something like that. You know, like you said, with your situation, sweetest girl, super innocent, super feminine, no drugs, no tattoos, no birth controls, no, not even a freaking allergy to food. Just like, you know, pretty solid person all around in the feminine department. So we met online, Hinge, and then we were talking for a couple of weeks before I went out there I was doing a jiu-jitsu thing in July, and then we kind of met up for a couple of days.
What belt are you?
And then we continued to text. I just got my black belt 2 weeks
God
ago.
damn, fucking lethal weapon over here. I gotta call you sir. All right, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like about 15 years to get that. So,
dude, you're a motherfucking gangster, bro. You are a gangster. Let me just give you your fucking praise right on the air. You are a motherfucking gangster.
Oh, thanks. Nah, man, you're a gangster. No.
I'm a one stripe white belt.
I met her.
But I think honestly, because I've never been consistent with my training. I'm always jumping from gym to gym. I would, if I had to say, I would probably give myself like a shitty blue belt, or maybe a 4-stripe white belt. But anyways, this is not about me. Continue. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm just crazy. Go ahead.
No, I'll talk about that later because I'm actually going to be in Japan next month anyways. So we might make it happen.
So
see. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just caught up in this. Like, I don't know what. So I went back to Costa Rica. Just got back a few days ago, and I was there for a week. And then she was still working, so we saw each other in the morning for a little bit, and then at nighttime for like dinner. But we took a trip to Panama together as well for the weekend. You know, just to, you know, get more face time, I guess. But I just don't know what to do in this situation, honestly. Like, this is my first time having a long distance, like another country type business relationship, and she's sweet, but like, there's just some things that are yellow flags, I would say.
Let's hear them.
You know, just things like that are like, I mean, they're nothing actually bad that anyone else would think, but it's just for some reason I'm like, God, this is kind of annoying. She just doesn't like know anything. She's like, okay, so she grew up in a very small town in Peru.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much going on there.
Yeah.
Where she grew up. So she doesn't know a lot of things, meaning like she doesn't know how credit cards work or debit cards work or how banks work or like what edamame is. Like, you know, she's like new. She's like almost in some things born yesterday. Like everything is a new experience for her, which is cool. I guess I can provide that being like her first experience and stuff. But sometimes I just wish like she kind of knew more things so that I don't have to do everything.
Let me stop you right there, brother. What's your name?
I don't know.
Victor, you do not want an experienced whore around you, okay? Part of the allure of this woman is because she is relatively innocent and naive, okay? But when you, and let me just give you some life game and man game on women, okay? Women are not men, okay? Yes, she can know all this credit card stuff and know what edamame is and all that, but then you're gonna like stress her out to like learn all this shit, and you're to a degree you're gonna turn her into like a woman you don't like. Okay, women don't care about that shit. Women don't care about money and managing credit cards unless they just want to be happy. They want to be in the moment. They want to feel good. They want to take care of you. You're kind of getting mad at her for not having masculine qualities. And the thing is this, right? If this is the best girl you've ever dealt with, you need to pull back a little bit and have a little bit of gratitude and if you want her to learn this stuff, then you have to lead her. And you have to lead her in a way that you just let her know, hey, I like a woman who would understand this kind of stuff. And if she loves you, she will try to learn. But don't listen, bro. You don't want some masculine fucking bitch running around stressing you out. Okay, you got a good thing on your hands from what I've heard right now. Okay?
Yeah.
She's a white belt in life. Yeah. So you're a black belt, right? When you grapple a retarded white belt, do you just snatch him up and sub him in 30 seconds? No, right? You're like, let me see what this idiot does. I'm going to counter this. All right, I'm going to sweep him here. All right, I'm going to get inside control. All right, I'm going to get full mount. Let's see if he can shrimp out. You know what I mean? You don't just like, boom, 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 fucking choke you out. Suck dick, you little white belt faggot. Get out of here, you know? That's because then nobody's going to want to spar with you and nobody's want to train with you, even though you're a black belt. Same thing for relationships. Does that make sense? You need to be a good sparring partner and teach her the ways.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm super grateful to meet this person, but I think it's just like it's definitely like an internal thing that I don't know. But also she just turned 31. I was there for her birthday, actually. That's one of that's probably the main reason why I went there. But she just turned 31. She looks like she's fucking like 23. Like she just, I was surprised when I met her. Like, wow, you're 31. You look like a teenager. But so she takes really good care of herself and all that. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to make it work. Do I just keep on texting her and then like figure out like if she should move over to the U.S. and it's a little bit tough for Peruvians to get visas to the U.S. So
well,
I don't know if I'm wasting both our time or not.
So let's talk about this because okay, you're 33, right? Give me some stats. What do you do for a living?
So I used to be a software sales, like tech sales.
Good salary.
And I lost my job, and yeah, good salary for sure, especially because I was living over in San Francisco for 6 years, and then I moved back to Virginia during COVID with my family, and then I was working remote too, so I could do that. So made 6 figures there, but lost the job because I got acquired from another company, and some fucking the COO was a Jew, like he was literally a Jew, and he got rid of like pretty much all the people there, or most of them, and then so I still have a lot of savings in my bank, liquid, like a couple $100,000, and then I have another couple $100,000 in like retirement investments, and then I have 6 or 7 properties with me and my brother here that we rent out short-term rental, and 1 commercial property. So right now I'm just taking the rest of the year to just chill, do some traveling. I'm going to be in Asia towards the end of the year, past New Year's. But then when I come back, I'm going to actually try to figure out what I want to do job-wise.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To a tech sales job or do something else.
So can you leave America and like stay abroad and be okay for a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. I can.
Well, why don't you just go down there? Listen. Sure. What are your goals in dating right now? You looking for a wife? What's going on?
Yeah, I am looking for a wife, I guess. I'm not desperate, honestly.
No, you don't sound desperate.
I'm just. I just feel like I should just start the process like seriously now. I mean, I had like a couple other relationships before this. I was in a 9-year relationship that ended when I was like 27, and then was single for a while, and then I just got out of this other relationship with this Italian girl who was like she was married, but she just like was really into me for some reason, but way too masculine. We kind of argued a lot. And then that ended, and then now.
She's cheating on her husband with you, bro. So that's like obviously a fucking red flag.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, I'm with this girl now. So my goal is just to settle down, eventually have kids, start a family. Hopefully before I'm 40.
Well,
but if not, then whatever.
How long have you been seeing this chick?
It's only been a few months now.
Okay, and are you seriously looking for a wife in your life right now?
I don't know if it just can't be forced. That's all. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not like, it just can't be like I'm desperate to have kids with anyone that's decent.
And then can you
actually like the person?
Can you take action to legally protect your assets and stuff in the United States? Like, do you know a good accountant? I mean, you seem like you're not a dummy at all.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Well, then what do you have to lose to go down there and spend a couple months with her and really get to know this woman?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Hear me out.
I could do that.
Hear me out, Victor. Okay. You need to make a decision. All right. You're 33 years old. You're going to be 40 before you know it. Okay. I'm 38. I'm going to be 39 in 2 fucking months. And then next year I'm going to be 40. It goes by like that. You are clearly an intelligent man because you're a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is incredibly hard to do. You're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in your savings. You have hundreds of thousands of dollars in your fucking retirement account. You have rental income coming in. You are clearly an intelligent and above average man. So you do not want to waste your time with somebody that's not going to be good for you in the long term. So we need to take action on this problem right now. And we need to go ahead and figure out, is she the one for you? If she's not, because if she's not, you're wasting her time as well. We need to get down to the bottom of this. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll consider going down there for a longer trip next time. But I fucking hate that. I fucking hate San Jose, Costa Rica. It's not that fun. But I'll consider it.
Well, yeah, like I said,
like I said before, I am gonna Asia.
Shut up and take my money.
Do me a favor. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
If you want to send me a message, my Instagram account is Hot Dude Life, and we can talk about this more if you want to really get down to the bottom of this. But send me a DM, Hot Dude Life. That's my Instagram. I can help you out with this. This is no problem.
Okay.
Marcellus Wallace has a question for you.
So I'm gonna be...
You want to answer a question from the chat? He says, ask Victor how he saved up his multi-six figures at a young age. How did he do it? I agree with you, John, that he's a value man. I'd love his advice. Yeah, the gentleman would like you to give some advice on how you made all the money. But I mean, I know software sales is lucrative and the commissions is fucking great.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how I started. So after college, I just literally drove from Virginia to San Francisco without a job. I sold everything I had, all my cars and all my shit. And I had $13,000 in the bank account to drive out to San Francisco. And then I knew that, I didn't have a job. I didn't know anyone there. I had a friend that just recently moved there, but, he was busy with school and shit. So I worked at a shitty sales job, 4 months of job hunting at Yelp. They call businesses and just annoy the fuck out of business owners. And that was me. Worked at a big call center basically. And that was like my kind of foot in the door of sales. And then was miserable there for a year. And then I got another job doing I just went to a startup. They paid like 60 or 70K in the beginning as like a kind of a newish person. And then I worked my way up to like 120K of salary plus commissions. The commissions you'll get double your salary. So you're probably making it's not uncommon to make like $150,000 or $200,000 a year working software sales. And anyone can do it. It's just sales. You don't literally they don't teach sales in school. So you can have whatever degree. You just have to know the fucking product you're selling and be semi-passionate about it. So that's how I saved up a lot of my money in the beginning. And then once you get a bunch of money saved up, you gotta figure out where to put that money to go work for you. So I decided to put it in some real estate and some in the stock market.
S&P 500?
I did put some in crypto. Well, I got the VTSAX. That's the entire stock market. So, and since that's the entire stock market in the U.S. But since there are so many big corporations in the U.S. that have so many international presence, you're basically investing in the world at that point.
This is great.
But they do have like a ETF as well.
This is great.
VTSAX is kind of the it's very diversified investment, I guess. So, yeah, man, that's what I'd say. Just hustle. But
I like it. Listen, Victor.
Yeah, just increase your.
Let me
go ahead.
Let's come back to you. Okay. I'm assuming you're in good shape because you're a black belt, right? You're like a thin. How tall are you, and how much do you weigh?
So I'm 5'8", 100, and I fluctuate from 145 to 50 pounds.
Great.
That's what I compete at.
And what race are you?
I'm Asian American.
So what does that mean?
And that means, well, according to 23andMe, 90% Chinese and 10% Vietnamese.
Okay, great. So, brother, you are an amazing individual. Okay. So the thing now with you is this. Okay. Can I ask, how many women have you had sex with in your life?
I would say, including the one night stands, probably like 13, 15.
Okay, so you're still like a white belt in understanding relationships and dating. Okay, but that's not me attacking you or digging you. Okay, but what I will say is this: you do not have time. Everybody thinks you have time. You don't have time. So you need to figure out, is this girl the one or not? Because you don't want to waste your life. Because if you want to get married and have children and stuff, like you gotta get the vetting process going. Because step 1 is meeting, step 2 is vetting, and then step 3 is firing or promoting.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Send me a DM.
Is there like one major
Go ahead.
red flag that you just can't? Is there one like major red flag personally that you just can't get past, like for anyone?
If she's fucking other guys while she's fucking me and trying to keep it secret, that's just like, bitch, are you retarded?
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll DM you, but yeah, I'm gonna be in Japan actually next month I'm gonna be traveling for the next few months. In Japan for a month, and then probably going to Vietnam, Thailand. I want to check out Southeast Asia for a bit, and see where potentially I could live longish term at.
Well, and you know, on top of that too, if you need help with, just send me a DM, because I know this area. I have money. It's different when you have money and you come to this area when you don't. I can tell you exactly what you need to do, what to avoid, and how to really maximize your trip across the board.
Yeah. I mean, it's my 3rd time going to Japan, so I love it there.
Sweet.
Haven't been back in 5 years.
Sweet. I'm talking about Thailand, Vietnam as well.
Yeah. Okay. What, you've been to Vietnam?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Good stuff. So, yeah, hit me up. We'll talk soon.
What's your Instagram again? Hot guys.
Hot dude life.
Hot dude life. All right, man. Love your shit, man.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Peace out.
All right, brother.
Hot guys. Send me a DM, guys. Hot guys. I'm hot guys on what's going on here? Real quick, David Jones, that female podcaster must be targeting college frat boys, black professional athletes, rappers, and politicians. Sexually, probably, yeah. Emily, I tried that one time, but your IG says you have to follow someone back before they can message you. All right, let's fix this right now. Do we have any IG specialists in the house? This is how you fix problems as an entrepreneur. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Instagram is so fucking gay, bro. Who can send you your file? Oh my God. Wow. They have these things. Are you fucking kidding me? This shit's off. Oh my God. No wonder no one DMs me. Your followers on Instagram. Wow. Okay. Who has never messaged me on Instagram? So Brooklyn, you could definitely not message me because you message me every day of my life. Love you. I love you so much, baby. I want to take this to the next level. God, do I dare turn on story replies? There's just, Lord have mercy. You better love me. You better fucking love me. You better love me with all your fucking heart too. Okay. BS profile. Send me a message. I can view your post. Listen, message me right now. Ow, my fucking arm. Yikes. Jesus Christ, my arm. I think I just messed up my arm, guys. I think I just ripped the stitching. Okay, who just followed me? Victor. Victor has found me. Victor T. He has found me. Hot guy. He's found me on Instagram. Hot guy. Thank you for following me on my Instagram. Hot guys. I message you and you respond and you don't follow me. Really? Who are you? CA? No, you don't. Listen, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, Victor. Okay, just got you. Got you, brother. Thank you. Yo. Okay, I got you now. And then Zach, I just got yours. Love you so much. Okay. And that's it. 2 messages from you guys. Anybody else send me a message? Hot dude life. Let's see them all. Okay. Got you. When are you coming to the Fresh and Fit podcast again? I was just on. Go watch. I message you and you respond and you don't follow me. No, you do not message me. Who are you? It pairs that you can send one message as an invite, and if you respond, then you can start messaging back and forth. I requested you. Can you accept? Requested me? How did you request me? What do you mean requested me? As a friend, you requested me? No, I got nothing from you. Guys, what's going on? Are our brains working or not? Oh, okay. Got you. Thank you, Suzuki babe. Love you so much. I love you in a respectful way that your husband can respect. Okay. Is having a weight set in my living low value? No. Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's what are you trying to do with your life? Guys, my nose is very dry. The corner of my nose is super dry and it's driving me crazy. So I'm just going to go to my bathroom and get some of my expensive face cream so I can stay young and handsome and good looking. And I'm going to put it on the screen. Just give me 2 seconds.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you you don't know. Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow.
All right, I'm back. It's driving me crazy. Okay, you got to moisturize. You got to moisturize. Here we go. We got the L'Occitane. Is that going to autofocus? Nope. Can I focus for you guys? Oh, my arm. Oh, my God. Let's just switch up. Autofocus on now. Let's see. Come on. $5,000 fucking camera. You can do it. Can't do it. I hate this camera. It's all good. Anyways. L'Occitane. Let's go to 608. 608, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Hi. This is Billy Juan.
Hey, Billy.
Hey. How's your arm doing?
We're getting there. I'm limited in my movement. This is it. This is it right here.
I hope you have a speedy recovery.
Thank you. Me too. How can I help you with that?
That's kind of a question. Well, actually, I was a little inspired by something you did. I think a few weeks ago or a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You went to a Taylor Swift concert.
I did. Fucking a time of my life.
Yeah. So I live in a small town, and I saw this advertisement for a concert, and I got a ticket. It's for a K-pop band.
Which K-pop band?
I don't know. I was a little. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. It's called Lucemble. I think it's pretty new.
I don't know them.
There's like a gal named Luna or something. I guess she was in some other band. Don't know much about it. But
they're gonna be hot girls there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was my inclination. So I guess guys do like go with it. I mean, you went with the date, right?
I went with Miss MLD because she loves Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I bought the most expensive tickets. We were so close to Taylor, I could have thrown a bottle and hit Taylor in the face if I wanted to, but I didn't.
Oh, well, good on you for practicing restraint.
I love Taylor Swift. I mean, I know she's when she makes all these endorsements, it's not because it's her personal choice. She's $1 billion brand. So she has like 1 million people telling her what to do. She didn't like publicly decide as Taylor Swift to endorse Kamala. She's being told to do that. So I don't hold it against her. I really don't.
Well, that's kind of you to think of that. I guess I had a little self-doubt after getting the ticket. I was just wondering, and think, well, I'm just I'm a bachelor going to, like this kind of concert. I mean, granted, I've never seen like K-pop, bands come through the Midwest.
Yeah.
I guess like if I approach like, women, like I don't know anything about K-pop music.
Mm-hmm.
Really, although I have been to Korea. I had a really great time there. Went there for a week, and I'm a little nostalgic with it. So,
well, here's the deal, okay? In America, as a man, you're taught to be ashamed of pretty much doing everything other than bowing down to a woman and worshiping her with all your fucking existence, right? You're on a rock, floating around in space, around a gigantic ball of heat that eventually is going to die out, and everybody's going to die. And you're going to die. I'm going to die. Your pet's going to die. Your parents going to die. Everybody's going to die. It's all a gigantic fucking tragedy when you think about life. So why the fuck do you care what people think if you go to a goddamn K-pop concert or not?
That's a very good point. I mean, yeah. I shouldn't care. You're right.
Seriously, like, what is the bit? Like, if somebody's going to be like, hey, Billy, you're going to a K-pop concert because let's just go, like they say, you're praying after young girls or, whatever. Fuck these people. Who gives a shit? Everybody in the manosphere is like, Taylor Swift is terrible. Blah, blah, blah. I was fucking 4 drinks deep singing Bad Blood at the top of my lungs with all these fucking hot girls in the Tokyo Dome having the time of my life. I was singing her songs like for weeks after. I had a blast. I had an amazing time. I was with Miss MLD, It was amazing. I have 0 regrets going to that Taylor Swift concert. Somebody want to call me gay? Good. Look at me. I'm a big old homosexual. Now what? Okay. I went to a concert in a stadium with 20,000 plus hot Japanese girls, but somehow that makes me gay? No.
Yeah.
You're gay. And that's okay because we love the Jews on this channel.
We certainly do, John. Certainly do. Well, yeah. Sorry, I get nervous every time I call in. But we feel a lot better every time, we have a little talk here and there. So.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think this is my fault. My wireless connection isn't so good. I feel like I'm kind of not coming in very clearly.
You're coming in clear. I'm doing a million things. I'm putting face cream on. I'm putting eye cream. I'm drinking water. I'm fucking hitting my inhaler, my Thailand inhaler. Go to the concert, upload it on social media, flex, enjoy your life, bro. It's too short to just fucking worry what people think.
You're right. You're right. So no, I don't regret buying the ticket. I appreciate, appreciate everything you do, John.
Okay, good. We talk soon. I got more calls. I love you.
Yeah, love you too. Bye-bye.
Peace. My great friend Billy. Got 2 great Billies in my life. 97. Is this calling from the UAE?
Indeed.
Hello.
How's it going, John?
Good, my friend. How are you, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm doing great. I last night I went out, did a shit ton of approaches, got out of my own head, and got some solid numbers in. So yeah, feeling good, man. How are you?
Good. I didn't sleep that much. I got a laundry list of things to do today. Gonna send out my DNA test and figure out why am I so smart and handsome. Life is good.
That's great, man. That's great. So my question today is about my current job situation and how to effectively plan my money. So right now, I think I told you previously, I'm making just under $8,000 a month, which is specifically $7,600.
Oh, this is Keem.
US dollars each. Keem, yeah.
Oh, what's up, man?
I'm good, man.
Okay. I thought you were like a, Arabic guy coming to yell at me because I'm making all the Allah jokes lately. I was on my best behavior. Now I know I could go back to my degenerate self. Anyways, okay, good. Hey, we're gonna get on a call this week. We're gonna get on a call 1-on-1. I got you, but I'll help you now too.
That's good. Fuck yeah, man. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Anyway, my question is about so I'm currently in this apartment, which is very nice. It's super close to my workplace. It's like a 20-minute walk in the downtown in Dubai. But the thing is, it's costing me like $2,000 a month. And I don't think I need this fancy, like, baller ass apartment. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm only living in it just for, like, ego and validation. And I feel like I'm putting my job on a pedestal. I'm working super hard, like I'm stressing out when I shouldn't be. And that's my opinion on that. Like, do you have any thoughts or?
Okay, so here's the thing. If with your mental to-do list, right? If you are going to be consistently worrying about living here in this place, get out. Go find somewhere else. You know? If I were you, I would just live somewhere close to my job. I wouldn't say put your job. I don't downplay putting your job on a pedestal, because that job could be taken away from you at any moment. And then where are you? Then you're fucked, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I agree. And so that's why I chose to live like in this part of Dubai, which is more expensive, but that's where my job is. And I kind of, if I don't live here, then I could live further out and use the metro, which only takes about 30 to 40 minutes. But I would cut my living in half. But literally, my rent would be like $1,000.
So then you have to ask yourself, do you want to save time? Do you want to save time, or do you want to save money? If you can do stuff that
right now,
hear me out. Not that part. If you can do stuff that makes you money while you are on the train, and you can save money, do it.
Okay. Sure. That's going to be my thought process as well, like time or money. Like, I've learned that now. Like, it's all about choosing between time or money, man. And that's kind of why I chose to live here, because I save a lot of time, but I don't. Yeah, but I'm not saving as much as I could. I guess that's the trade-off. And if I could find something to do on the train to work, like you just said, that would make that time worth the travel time worth it. So, yeah. Okay.
We'll go in more detail on the call. I'm going to look at your finances. We're going to look at your bank account. We're going to look at everything. Okay. We're going to look at your strategies to make money outside of the company. We're looking at promotions. But you're still extremely young. What are you, 26, 27?
26, yeah.
Brother, I got you. Sit tight. Just look for the Calendly booking link, okay? I got you.
Will do. Thank you, John. And can I just ask one more question?
No. Of course you can.
I know you're going to say that. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about Miss MLD, right? So, you said, this long distance relationship, and she was amazing. She changed your life. And, I had a girl like that before, and she was awesome. But I want to ask you, how, because you were seeing other girls whilst having her, right? Like, how did you manage that? And then why did it eventually end?
So I don't want to go into the details of it live on the air, but I will just tell you from day one, I told her, I am an animal that ideally should be taken out back and shot. Okay. But I'm a very flawed individual, but I was very upfront about it with her. And, they think they can change you. So you could stick around. And I love you with all my heart. and if anybody messes with you, I will crack their skull open and drink their brains. And I will take care of you financially because, in the sense, like, I never paid for her rent or anything. Like, anytime she was with me, she didn't pay. And if we were going home to Florida, you know, I bought the tickets, business class, whatever. We went to Hawaii this year, you know. I just wanted to go, and I came in to come with me. You know, she thought we were flying economy, and she got her ticket. She's like, "What? We're flying business?" I was like, "Yeah, of course we are, nigga." So, but you know, I'll tell you why we ended it. It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't like she cheated on me or something like that. You know, I'll tell you why on our private call. But it was not bad. It was like, look, sometimes in life, and it's unfortunate. Sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes people in the relationship, one person keeps leveling up, the other person kind of, you know, stays the same, and eventually the gap becomes a valley, and you find yourself just, you know, not really seeing eye to eye in a lot of things anymore. It's just, you know, it's a compatibility thing. I'll tell you more in detail, but don't go back to your fucking woman in the UK. Stop. Get that thought out of your fucking mind. Get that out of your fucking mind. You're not going back to the UK. All right. I will fly to Dubai and kick your ass myself. Do not. That is a massive step backwards in your life, young man. Rocket ships do not have rear mirrors. Okay. Onward and upward, as Ryan from Ryan Fowler SOS, whatever the fuck his brand is called now. Inner Masculine, Mind Chrysalis, Ryan Fowler FOS, whatever. Onward and upward, my young friend. I will help you this week on our one-on-one call. We're going to get you to 10K, then we're going to get you to 20K a month. You're going to be A-OK. You're going to go back to UK, and you're going to hate all your old friends and be like, what are you losers doing? You need to get your shit together.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate that. I'm looking forward to the call now.
You're welcome. Take care. Have a great day, buddy. Keep your head up, and really give yourself credit for all the great things you've done in your 2 years of your self-development journey.
Will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace out. All right. Mr. J, can you call me? Mr. J, are you still in the chat? It says, chat, I have a problem. Ever since I started using escorts, I don't want to date. As long as it doesn't affect my finances, I'm okay. It is affecting your finances. And more importantly, this is destroying your soul. Okay? I see men who consistently use these pay-for-play services as their only way to get women. And it destroys your soul. Okay? Because you never feel real, genuine human love from a person. It is fake. She's faking it. Okay. I told you when I first became rich, I had 2 white guy friends. I don't know what the fuck is up with these white people. Okay. As a half white man, I got to say, white people are down bad. Okay. We need to get some white pride. We need to get some white dignity. We need to get some white power. We need to get some white common sense. We need to fucking make white people great again because you guys are down bad. Okay. Now, these guys told me, go, you're rich now. Check out these escorts. They're amazing. And I was just like, well, you guys are rich. I'm newly rich. Maybe you guys are onto something that I'm not. And this is like 2020, right? So there's like a escort service here in Japan. It's phenomenal. Escort service. The fucking, I couldn't believe that women signed up for this shit. They interview you. And I went to a hotel and they interviewed me in the lobby. They just want to make sure you're not a weirdo, make sure you got a little money, you know, verify your finances. It's a club. You have to interview to get in, right? One of my friends introduced me to it. And I met one chick from this thing. I went out to a resort here in Okinawa. And this chick flew out to meet me. She was with me for like 3 days. It was $1,500. And I just didn't enjoy it. Like, first of all, you're hanging out with a woman who has decided to be a whore. Okay. And when you have your inner game sorted out, you have your shit sorted out, it just feels like ick. It feels gross. And like, I get it, poor girl, whatever, but I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to save everybody from their sins. And I'm not going to fucking have a life intervention with a whore, actual whore. I had sex with her. It was meh. Conversation was meh. I could feel, when you feel and you get genuine desire from a woman, you can tell when other women don't have it. And more importantly, you don't like it. Because once you get a taste of genuine desire, that's all you want.
90 seconds.
Call it now. Call it now to get on the waiting list. I got international caller in 832. You got 90 seconds. Sprint, run, borrow your mom's phone, send a carrier pigeon, telegraph, whatever the case may be, hieroglyphics. Get on the phone right now because I'm going. I'm going to scrape the inside of my mouth. I'm going to mail out my DNA kit. I'm going to find out where all this handsome and genius came from. And then I'm going to go to those countries and potentially look for a wife, but not Africa because I'm not into black girls. Okay. Anyways, call me right now. The point I'm trying to make is you need to experience genuine love and desire from a woman. This stuff will eat at your soul and destroy you because you're spending time with women who hate men. These women who are sex workers, God bless them. I feel my heart goes out to them. Okay? Because it's a terrible life path to go through. And a lot of these women are not happy who do it. And they see the bottom dregs of society. It is not good. Okay.
10 seconds.
Oh, dang. I'm assuming you went to Okinawa with Miss MLD. I have. I've taken her multiple times. I have gotten women before on my own. It just feels, can you come on here? We can keep the camera off. Can we talk? Because you can't get on the phone line, but can we talk? Because this is something, you're wrong. I'm telling you right now, you're wrong. You're wrong. I've seen old men ruin their lives because of this nonsense. Okay? No. Prostitution as a way of life is not okay. All right? It just feels so much efficient. No, you know why it feels more efficient? Because you got no game. I can't keep girls off of me, okay? I can't stop women from liking me. I was in a hospital, half naked, arms swollen up, looking like a hot mess. And one of the nurses was like, into me. Because when you got it forever. When you learn dating, it's a permanent change. It's not, oh, I figured it out, okay? And then it dissipates. No, you always have the skill. And you don't have the skill. Because if you did have the skill, you wouldn't be saying stuff like this. Okay? You're not as efficient as you think you are. And this should not be your primary way of securing sex and or love or relationships. No, I maintain my sanity and not waste time. That's a win in LA. No, dude. No. Did you bone the nurse? Not yet, but it's going down. No, brother. I'm telling you right now, you are wrong. Okay. And this is a bad path you're on. Okay. That's not a win in LA. You're not going to sit here and rationalize your use of escorts and prostitutes and say that's a win. That is not a win. That is a big L, and you are coping, sir. And I am here to tell you the truth, okay? For free. Due to MLD's advice, I have an OF chick flying out less than a month. Listen to him. This guy knows what he's talking about. John Wells is right. He says, it always tastes better to eat the fish you catch than the fish you buy. Yeah, it's like hunting. I don't want to hunt a tranquilized up lion, you know, I am not the weak king from Gladiator that needs to stab Russell Crowe, weaken him up so I can win the fight. Jack that motherfucker full of steroids. Okay? Put him on fucking PCP, whatever makes him super aggressive. Lock the cage. Let's see who wins. You're taking the easy path, and the easy path is a path of destruction. Okay, I could say the same thing. Hey, it's far more efficient for me to go to McDonald's. I can get a McDouble for. Do they still do McDoubles for $1 in America? Am I out of? Is it $9 now because of inflation? Anyways, I could say it's efficient. Go to McDonald's. Hey, give me a cheeseburger in like fucking 20 seconds. Fries, boom. Hey, listen, I just spent $6 on this meal. $7, $8, whatever. It's calories. Hey, it's calories. Hey, it's efficient. Okay? It's efficient, but it's bad for you. It is going to give you cancer, like McDonald's. I'm just trying to eat, not hunt. I understand, but I got nothing to prove. You're poisoning your soul, brother. Can you please come here? I'm going to give you a link. Let's talk. This is important. And if you don't come on, just stand by. I got 2 callers on the line. Let's go to 832. 832, you're online with MLD. Are you addicted to horse? I cannot hear you. You're on a crappy Android phone. You need to fix it.
No, I have a headset on, Bluetooth headset.
It's a crappy Android Bluetooth headset.
Take the headset off, though. It's a blue pair. Oh, you can hear me now?
Perfectly.
Okay, yeah. Hey, this is Justin. This is still good.
Hey, what's up, stud?
I'm all right, man. I am all right. I wrote down a couple of things. I'll tell the truth first, man. I have been a big loser the last couple of months, man. For sure, slacking in the gym. Kind of taking a different direction with my business as well.
The real estate gig?
I think, yeah. I think I have another, as far as work, something figured out. Like, I've just been working in the restaurant all year. There's been like a lot of weird changes, a lot of other stuff going on with real estate, and I just don't want to do that like full time, like retail. I still want to do investing later on. But
okay, let me ask you a question real quick.
A buddy of mine just
Has your lack of focus on getting things done, has that coincided with you using pornography? Yes or no?
Yes and no, because I don't use it a lot, but I do use it every once in a while, like maybe once a week.
You got to stop, man. Pornography kills, guys. Stop looking at pornography.
I agree.
Okay, and listen, Justin. Hear me out. Or not, sorry, Justin. I mean, it is Justin, right? But your username is Feel Good.
That's my name. Yeah.
But it's Feel Good on Instagram, right? And we met in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Get the kickboxing guy, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So just want to make sure I know you, because I remember the restaurant and the real estate was what your gig was. Now here's the deal. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a talented man. Okay. You are tall. You are jacked. You are very good looking. You know how to dress. You know how to speak. But you are inconsistent. Okay. And you do not want to be another talented loser who is wasting his talent in his life. Okay. You have, and listen to me clearly. Okay. I have met you. I have shaken your hand. I have coached you. I've looked you in the eye. You have everything that it takes to get what you want, but you have got to get focused, my friend. You are not like these other guys who are like, trying to figure things out and having hard, you have a lot of advantages. So the only reason you're not successful right now is because you're comfortable and because you're lacking focus, and you need to get focused, because you are a waste of a man if you do not achieve what you want to achieve, my friend. Do not waste all of that talent you have. You are a fucking amazing guy. I meet a lot of guys, You are above average, but your performance is not. I have to say that. I want to get that off my chest because you need to realize who you are. And I don't want you wasting it. Now go ahead.
That was actually the crux of what I wanted to ask. Right, I had two big questions. One is around building consistency. I think I've just allowed myself to get in a lot of bad. Like, there was a point in time where I was more consistent, but like long term, I still would every 6 months, I would just stop. I'd have to reset or whatever I was doing. What would be there's no quick microwave way to do it, but as far as building consistency, what would you recommend?
If I were you, I would join back with my monthly coaching and religiously come every Sunday because you need accountability. Nobody is holding you accountable in your life because you are far more socially intelligent than most people you meet. You are far more jacked than most people you meet. You are far more fucking better dresser than most people you meet. But you're a king amongst peasants. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You have no one to keep you accountable.
Okay. That's very true.
I know. I am well aware. I am well aware. That's why you're slacking. But if you were hanging around with me and my rich friends every day, you were around a group of killers, you'd be like, damn, I am not doing that well. And I need to level up. Okay, when I talk to Brandon Carter, when I talk to him on a weekly basis, okay, he doesn't do it intentionally, but I feel bad about myself when I talk to him. And it's a good thing because he is 42. He is richer than me in a lot of ways in digital marketing. He's smarter than me. He is more jacked than me. He has more clout than me. And when I tell him why I don't get certain things done and I hear myself speaking and I'm basically all I'm giving is excuses, it forces an uncomfortable light of accountability on myself that I can't ignore. And then I have to make a choice mentally to either blame my circumstances and come up with excuses or come up with results. Because that's how big dogs operate at the top of the top. And you're not hanging out with big dogs. You're hanging out with a bunch of bums, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I have friends that are doing things, but I don't spend most of my time with them. I gotta, the job that I'm looking to start into, it's going to be a lot better paying. It's one of my more successful friends, getting on an oil and gas startup.
Nice.
Another friend owns a roofing company, very successful,
Good.
And, he flipped an oil and gas job, made a bunch of money, flipped that into a CBD business, sold that, started a roofing company, right? And he's been very successful, but I don't get to spend every day time with them. Those are my once, twice a month golf buddies.
Good.
But I do, I talk to them, I see them, but I don't get to see them as much as the people I see on the day to day.
Right. And the people in the day to day, are they doing good or are they doing okay or what's going on? Eking by?
I mean, the people that I see most of the time are the people at the restaurant. And I mean, they're okay, but yeah, most of them, they're, young restaurant people. They just want to drink and party and have sex and shit. So a lot more short-sighted. And granted, a lot of them are in school, but they're just not doing the same type of things or, but they're not actually putting stuff together like the other friends that I have that I don't get to see as much.
My answer remains the same. I think you need to get back into monthly coaching and you need to make an appointment,
No, I can.
And think, and listen, the good thing is if you sign up within, before the call that we have this Sunday, because I'm just doing calls pretty much every fucking. And in October, I'm doing calls every day. I lately with the guys, I've just been giving back, and we're doing one-on-one consultations on top of that in the monthly coaching. So you get the monthly coaching, the Telegram chat, plus a one-on-one in-depth call because I'm doing some research to how to figure out how to tailor make everything for all the guys in the community. But you need accountability, my friend. That's the thing. You need a group to be accountable to, because you're wasting your talent, my friend. You're wasting your talent.
Okay. No, I'm super open to that. I can message you on Instagram. I don't want to waste the rest of this call on the details of getting signed up with that.
Yeah.
But I have another separate issue that I wanted to ask you about.
Let's hear it.
Because so it's more so around relationship stuff. Like I'm like right now, like I haven't how do I say this? So right now it's I don't know, I feel like I'm just running into a bunch of shitty women. But like there's some that I don't know, I feel like I am running into like a bunch of shitty women. But whenever I do find someone who's good, I kind of just blow it up just because, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it and I have just ran into another shitty woman and I'm, dodging the bullet. But I feel like there's like an issue of trust there.
Can you elaborate on that?
Like just generally not being able to trust.
Because of past women in your relationships?
I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it because like I've never like I had one relationship where there was no infidelity or anything, but like I just kind of got the feeling that she really wasn't into me and she just wanted to have a boyfriend. That makes sense.
Then here's the thing.
I didn't like break it off immediately, but
you got to look. Listen, you're in your 30s, right? How old are you now? 33.
Yeah, 35.
Bro, you've got to get your shit together, man. This is adolescent at this point. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were younger because hear me out. I thought you were younger because of the way you behave. But here's the thing. If you notice that somebody is not what you want, then you're just wasting time. And bro, you are 35. Listen, I'll tell you something, bro. You're gonna be 40 before you fucking know it. I've experienced it myself. You have really got to get everything dialed in right now. So if she is just wanting you as a boyfriend, then you got to let her go. Is she a white girl?
No, most of the women I like date or see on a longer term are black.
Okay, and then how'd you meet this one?
Kind of being the same, like teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm talking about, you asked about past experience.
Mm-hmm.
This is a girl I dated before.
I'm talking about the one that you said recently that you wait, hear me out. I'm talking about the one you just said that was recently you felt like she just wanted you as a boyfriend, but she didn't want to take you seriously. She white, black?
No, the situation, maybe I misspoke.
Okay.
So the one I was describing, I thought you were asking about a past experience. I was describing an ex-girlfriend that I had. No, we've since broken up a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's other girls that I've been with that have kind of fallen into that same pattern though. So it's just like, I feel like every girl that I end up seeing on a long term, I'm just like a placeholder. Like we're not necessarily exclusive, but like she's just, you know what I'm saying, not super into me, but we're having sex or.
Well, because here's the thing. I'll tell you what's happening. Okay. They see you as good short-term fun because you're black, you're jacked, you're tall, you're good looking. You probably dick them down well, but they don't see a long-term future with you because you don't have your shit together.
Yeah, fair enough.
Brother, the amount of girls that ask me,
Fair enough.
straight up ask me, can I have a baby with you? I love you forever. Please don't leave me. Is astronomical. Women are it's wild, bro. They are telling you, like, I want to have your children. This is not just Asian girls either. These are Latina girls, okay? It's Asian girls, right? Straight up telling me, I want to have your children. One of these girls is 19. I'm twice her age. I'm 38. Okay? Other women in their fucking 30s, in their 20s, because they see that I make them feel a certain way when I go on the first date. We have a good time. I don't take this, and don't think this is because of money. I don't take these bitches on no extravagant dates. Okay, my dates are $50 max. I'll cover it so you don't spread rumors about me around Tokyo. Okay, leave them having a good taste in the mouth. We have sex, and then they find out that I have my own business, that I got my shit together. They are trying to lock me down, like at an exponential rate, sub 1 year. Paying for me, paying for my dry cleaning, taking care of my dog, buying me shit. Because they see I am the alpha fucks. I give them the desire, the vagina tingles, and I'm the beta bucks. I am the alpha provider. That is the best thing to become. So you got the alpha down, but you don't have the provisioning side down. So the brains are a little bit scrambled. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you live with roommates?
Okay. Yes and no. Right now, I'm renting. Yes, I'm renting a room from a family friend. So I have like a master suite in the house.
Okay, so I'm going to be very honest with you. You're a 35-year-old man that has roommates, that works in a restaurant, and you do real estate part-time.
Yes.
If you had a daughter, would you tell her to go be with a guy like you?
No, absolutely not.
I love you, bro. I think you're a great guy. I really do. And I met you in real life. I felt your energy. You have a lot to give to this world, but you have got to get your fucking shit together, sir. Now. Like right fucking now. Otherwise, like I've been saying lately, this is your life. This is your life.
Okay. Then I'll message you on Instagram about the accountability, about the monthly coaching.
Hit me up. You have what it takes. I'd tell you if you're a fucking loser. I would tell you. But you're not. So now it's all about execution. Okay?
All right. Thanks, John.
You're welcome, my friend. Peace out. See, I hate to be the bad guy. God, I sound like fucking Aaron Clary. Just take me up, Allah. Jihad me. Guys, stop wasting your lives. Stop wasting your lives, guys. Please. Lord have mercy. Father God, deliver us all from our sins of mediocrity. Gentlemen, please stop looking at pornography. It's killing you. Stop it. I don't care if you have to put child locks on your fucking computers. Stop it. It is a childlike behavior. Please, for the love of God. When I answer this, then we got internet, we got a blocked caller, anonymous caller, who knows, might be a troll. Parts unknown, 18. How do you navigate when it comes to these small-minded shits and have to be around? How do you navigate when you work around with these small-minded shits and have to work around, be around constantly? It's worn me down, hard against my will. You got to get out, bro. And ask yourself, why are you in a work environment with shitty people? You got to leave. Start looking for an exit. Otherwise, this is your life. Gentlemen, don't you notice a pattern here? Okay. The pattern is that you have to take action to make change. Otherwise, your situation is not going to get better magically. It is only going to stay the same if you're lucky, or get worse. You have to take action. Okay? And again, you see how everybody's like, oh, all the thing that matters is alpha, is you're alpha, bro. Oh, well, it's the only thing that matters, alpha, bro. If you're alpha, they'll have sex with you. They want to marry you. No, as you can hear with the gentleman that just called in. Okay? No. Guys, after a certain age, women expect you to have your shit together. And if you don't, they will look down on you. They will look at you as like, this is not a guy I can be with. Okay. I've only brought 2 new girls into this apartment. Well, 3, including the American, that I brought into the new apartment. Okay. I'm on the 58th floor, motherfucking high rise, balling. Okay. I got this place for the Tokyo Love Show studio. All right. I don't give a fuck. I will go live in a box in a hole in the wall. Okay. All I need is chicken, steak, white rice, a lime to put on that fucking food, a little bit of Tabasco, money to take care of my dog, an internet connection, TV optional. That's all I need. Access to training, access to medicine, access to combat sports. Happy. Okay. I've made my peace with death. I've made my peace with everything. I'm just going to enjoy life until I die. Peace, stability. That's all you need. Okay. But I lived in Baller Place prior as well. Over on the fucking peasant 19th floor over there in the other penthouse. Now I'm up on the 58th floor. 3X. Let's go, baby. When these girls, when you're already the fucking man, when you get pussy and you're not rich, you're not successful, whatever. But when you get bitches and then they find out you have your shit together, and I'm not saying you got to be a multimillionaire like me. Statistically speaking, you're probably not going to do it. Okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. If you want to go for it, go for it. Definitely. Don't let me tell you not trying. Definitely go for it. But when you have your shit together and you make their vagina tingle, forget it. You've won the game. You've won the game. For the rest of your life, you're set. Thor is 60. Red Pill Thor. Okay? He managed his life perfectly. He's charming. He's good looking. He's jacked. He has amazing seduction skills. He has amazing social skills. He's got his money sorted out. He has investments. He played his cards right in life. To this day, even young women are interested in him. Women are the last thing I worry about. Okay? Women are literally the last thing I worry about. Okay? I don't even care. Last night, she was giving me head. Okay? And some shit was going on in crypto. And I just remember I was just like checking my phone. And I'm like half limp, like not even caring. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like scrolling and like looking at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, the fuck? Holy shit, is this happening? Like checking news, checking Google Trends on my phone. Can't even get erect. That's how much I don't care. I care more about things that interest me. I am not a slave to women like a lot of you guys are. If you are consistently looking at pornography or using prostitution or using escorts, you are a slave to women. You are a slave. Okay? And I'm sorry this is not a Disney fucking Friday episode here. You are a slave. So all the bullshit you talk about, oh, bitches ain't shit and fuck these hoes and this and that. No. You're a fucking hypocrite. You are still a slave to women. And you're a slave to your lack of discipline. And I guarantee you, Your life is not where you want it to be because you are still in bondage. You are still a slave. And I know, I get it. It's hard out there. I'm just being binary. You do what you need to do to get the success you want in your life, or you don't. You're a winner, you're a loser. That's it. That's it. Only Sith deal an absolute. Fuck it. Welcome to the dark side.
Haram!
Wrong button. Whatever. Fuck it. Have some self-respect, guys. I know it's hard. Okay? I know it is hard. I know it is hard. Okay? Look at this guy, Victor Morales. This guy went against all odds because he called in, he was crying. Me and King Dre made fun of him. Okay? But he took my advice. He went out and he scored a job. This guy's in Puerto Rico, no formal education, heavy accent, living in not he's not living in luxury, doesn't have access to a lot of luxuries, but he put his head down, he did what I said, and he got the W. And you can't tell me it can't be done. Me, if I did it, okay, especially if you're watching at home, you think you're better than me, well, step on up. Step right up, boys. Come on down. If you're so much better than me, then let's see you knock these things out. Okay? It is hard, but that's why you fucking do it. That's why you do it. Bondage. You are living in bondage. You are a slave. Don't you dare talk shit about women at all if you're sitting around tricking, paying for pussy because it's more efficient. No, what's efficient is your level of cope. That's efficient. You're sitting around whipping your pee out. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to come. We timed the right part. I'm gonna okay. Better clean up before mommy comes in. Better clean up before my fucking roommates catch me. It's ridiculous. I'll be the one to tell you the truth. Anonymous caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
I can.
Good to talk with you, MLD. I hope you're on the mend after your surgery.
Thank you. I am working my way towards it.
So I'm 42 years old. I'm in Vietnam at the moment. I'm a digital nomad.
Nice.
I've been here about 6 months. The thing that's on my mind, I guess, is having kids.
Okay.
You know, I'm over 40 now, and
Are you Irish or Scottish?
You know, I'm on the fence. Irish.
Okay. Sorry to offend you about asking if you're Scottish, but go ahead.
No problem. So yeah, so that's just the thing about the kids, you know, it's obviously I'm over 40 now, and you know, I'm on the fence. Like sometimes I think, you know, it'd be great, like, to leave a legacy, to, you know, to have the emotional connection. But then other times I think, like, I enjoy my freedom, you know, I like, you know, I can do what I want. So I'm just kind of on the fence in that regard. So I know I listened to your story. Like, I hear you say, like, you want 5 kids, 5 sons, like, you're very definite in what you want. But I'm, you know, I don't feel that, like, really strong desire. But so I'm just wondering what's your take on it, or, you know, how would you approach this, I guess?
It's just you got to be very concrete with yourself. You need to make a choice. Do you want children or not? You know, do you want to grow old
In an ideal
alone? You know, Is that what you want? I don't want to do that. That's me. I don't want to do it. I want kids. I'm looking for a wife right now. If you got a white blonde woman, send her my way. I'll vet her. Are you worthy of my sperm?
Just one more, like you're in Asia as well at the moment. Like, how do you feel like, having a child with an Asian woman? Obviously, like, you're joking there about like a blonde white woman, but in Asia, like, I can kind of see in a girl here, but like, obviously she's Vietnamese, but there's that aspect as well, like having a child like not in my country and who will look different to me as well. There's that aspect to it as well. I don't know how, like, for you in Japan, like maybe that's not a big deal for you, but there's that side to things as well.
Again, it's all up to personal preference. All right, it really is all up to personal preference, and you're just gonna have to sit down and you're gonna have to make, just ask yourself and sit down with like a pen and paper, old school, right? And type out, Jesus Christ, write out what you want in life. What do you want in a woman? What do you want? Because, you say digital, no, are you making good money? How much are you making a month?
I'm making about, in dollars, about $2,000 a month, give or take.
Okay.
And I've got savings. My savings are good. I've got 6 figures savings. So
yeah, that's good. Do you want to scale this business? And
living here. So no, at the moment I'm happy the way things are. My life is very comfortable here. Things are cheap, so from that aspect, things are very, very, very comfortable. So, I'm living my life on my terms. I've no stress as regards money or going out with women, like buying things. So, I don't want that part of my life is okay.
You just need to make a choice, my brother. What do you want to do? I think fatherhood is a good thing. I seen what it's done for my brother. I'm just hear me out. This is going to sound arrogant, the first part of this statement, but just let me explain myself. I'm rich and like G-list celebrity famous, right? So when I meet people, I always have my guard up. I'm like, can I trust this bastard? What does this person want from me? And I kind of live in a low state of paranoia, right? But when I go home to Florida and I hang out with my brother and I hang out with his kids, they just love me because I'm Uncle John. They love Uncle John, and it refreshes my soul. The children, I'm just so happy. We could sit on the sofa all day and play with toys and watch Disney movies and eat cereal that's probably going to give me cancer, and I'd be happy because I just feel love and validation from these children, and they feel love and validation from me, and it's totally free. It's free. I don't have to pay these kids shit for them. They just love me, and it's refreshing. And that's the joy of family.
Yeah. But the freedom, like, if you give up your freedom, like, it's all well and good. Like, I've got nephews and nieces as well, and like I like to dip in to visit them. But then, I'm not responsible. Like, I like my freedom. Like, I find it hard to imagine like being tied down and schools and maybe. But the other side to like, I want to leave a genetic legacy. I'm a product of generations of men who've carved their niche in the world to get to this point.
Yeah.
So I feel that I feel that I have a responsibility on one hand to continue it, to like kind of man up and
yes, listen.
But yeah, maybe
you're gonna be an old. Do you want to be a creepy old guy that's just dating girls in your all the way into your 60s and 50s, and it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna be wanting money from you? That's what you want your legacy to be?
Be honest, man, like, be honest. Well, to be creepy, like if I'm 6 years old and if I've got a girlfriend in her 20s and 30s, I don't care what other people think. You know what I mean? If they think it's creepy, so be it. You know.
But I got you. But I'm telling you that she's not going to be with you for genuine burning desire. There's going to be a financial component to it.
Well, I don't. You can't escape the financial component, whatever age you are. You know, like the women want material things.
Nah,
you know.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, bro. I pay these girls in dick only. These girls get paid in dick only. They're not like, you better have some money for me. No, dude, these girls, some of these girls are paying me, paying for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're wrong there in your assessment. Yeah. Now, another thing is this. You say you want your freedom. Freedom to do what? You want to sit around and like watch YouTube videos all day? Because your legacy is going to die with you. Your bloodline, you just basically need to ask yourself one question. Do I want my bloodline to die with me or not? And if the answer is no, you got to start having kids.
Yeah. Like you're looking like I'm a little bit older now, like I'm 42.
Who gives a shit? Trump had fucking Barron. Trump had Barron when he was 56. Look at Barron. Fucking tall, good looking, educated, Giga Chad.
Yeah.
Old, listen, stop putting an age limit on yourself. The only limit is your death, okay? So you got to do what you want to do with your life now. Let me ask you something, okay? I'm going to be 38 next month. I want to learn how to do K-pop dance, and I'm practicing K-pop dance on my own at the house. And when I go to these K-pop lessons, I'm probably going to be older than the girls and the guys in the class. Should I not learn how to do K-pop dance?
Yeah. You shouldn't give a shit. You should do exactly what you want to do.
Then take your own advice and don't be a hypocrite, my brother.
All right, man. Okay, MLD, I appreciate you taking the time. I've been following you for a while now, and you've a very strong frame and on everything, and it's good to have a presence like you in online to be able to listen to. So thanks a lot, man.
Hey, no problem, brother. Listen, you're a smart guy. Don't do what smart people do, which is overthink shit. Find a good woman, come inside her, have some kids, get on with your life.
All right, man. Cheers. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Peace out. I like that guy. You know, I like Irish people. I really do. Mac the Day Gamer, categorically a faggot, right? It is what it is. But overall, I like the Irish more than I like the Scottish. The Scottish, they're quite some negative fucking cunts, I got to tell you. Because Scottish people, Jesus Christ, bro. You motherfuckers, Jesus. Okay? You guys need to channel your inner William Wallace. All right? Freedom. That's William Wallace right there, if you guys didn't know. He said that. I just want to watch this on the air because this is my channel and I do what I want. Somebody said this to me. Kamala Harris' teleprompter went out at the beginning of her speech in Michigan, and she turned into a floundering mess until it came back on. You can literally tell the moment it's happened. LMFAO. If you guys didn't know, Kamala Harris is actually the mother of Johnny Somali. Can you believe that? Unbelievable.
Remember his number? 32. Today we got 32 days until the election. So 32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days. And we know we will do it. And this is going to be a very tight race until the very end. This is going to be a very tight race until the very end. We are the underdog, and we know we have some hard work ahead.
Wow, she's admitting she's the underdog after being such a fucking pretentious cunt. Like, I won the debate and this and that. I'm just going to tell you what the world's thinking, Kamala.
Shut up, bitch.
Is this real? Which one is real? Somebody said 47 people showed up at Kamala. I don't care. Potato. I really don't care. It's saying that only 47 people showed up. Baru. Gentlemen, can we go back? Can we rein it back in real quick? Okay. CA, I have no idea. Can you send me a message on Instagram so I know who you are? Because you're always in here watching, and I appreciate you. Gentlemen, okay. Stop lying to yourselves. Okay. Stop lying to yourself. I'll start first. Okay. For a while, I was saying maybe I'm just genetically shit, so I can't lose weight. Okay. The reality is, I just don't track my food to the degree that I should. I prioritize growing the business and doing everything else more than getting shredded. I did get a couple injuries here and there, obviously. Right? But at the end of the day, I'm full of shit. Okay? And that's my cross to bear. Nobody is perfect. We all have our fucking things that we need to sort out. Okay? But lying about it and coping about it and rationalizing about it is not going to get you anywhere. Acceptance of your problem, shame, internal shame for having it done, it's the first step. But then eventually you got to get your shit together, boys. Okay? Robbie, you are 2 hours and 47 minutes late. Okay? I'm very sorry, but I'm here every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was a little bit late today, about an hour late, because I am fresh off of surgery. I'm doing everything with one arm. I was up late last night. I wish I was out partying, but I wasn't. I was fucking working. Okay? I love you all. I'm here for you every Friday for the past 5 years. 5 years, motherfuckers. We're coming up in the end of 2024. Okay? Since 2019, Free Consultation Friday has been rocking strong. More importantly, the catalog of men who are getting totally transformed is growing. Transformation. That's what this channel is about. We got you over here. Hit that comment button. Leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Subscribe. Go unsubscribe from all these other channels you're not watching. Clean up your YouTube feed. Subscribe to me. Turn on notifications. Let's change your life. I love you all.